Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Jyotiswarup. In this video, we are going to discuss about Merchant of Venice, Act 1, Scene 1. So, from this video, we are going to start also the Merchant of Venice. So, before starting the Merchant of Venice, we will once look at the characters in this play. Okay, so it's a very big story which also comes in your ninth as well as in your 10th class standard. Okay, so now we will see about the characters in this play. Okay, who all are included in this play. So first, the characters present in this play are the Prince of Morocco and the Prince of Aragon. Okay, both of them are suitors to the suitors to Portia. Okay, next, Antonio is a merchant of Venice, and Bessanio, who is the best friend of Antonio. Okay, so Bessanio is the best friend of Antonio and suitor to Portia. Next, Graciano and Lorenzo, both of them are also friends, and Graciano is in love with Neresa, and another friend Lorenzo is in love with Jessica. Okay, and Leonardo is an another servant to Bessanio. Okay, okay, next, Salarino, Selenio, and Salario. So all these three are also the other friends of Antonio. Okay, so next, coming the Shylock, a rich Jew and a money lender. Okay, he is a very rich Jew as well as a money lender. Next, Jessica, she is the Shylock's daughter. Okay, Jessica is the daughter of Shylock. Next, Tubal, and another Jew, Shylock's friend. Okay, who is the friend of a Shylock. Next, Lancelot Gobbo, a clown servant to Shylock. He is the servant to the Shylock. Okay. Next, Old Gobbo. Old Gobbo is the Lancelot's father. Lancelot Gobbo is a servant under Shylock. Old Gobbo is the father of Lancelot Gobbo. Next, Portia. Portia is an heiress of Belmont. Okay, she is the princess of Belmont, and she will marry Bessanio, who is the friend of Antonio. Next, Narissa, here her lady in waiting. Okay, next, Balthazar and Stefano are the servants of Portia. Okay, all these are the characters involved in this play. Okay, so all this play takes place only in two places. One is the Venice and another one is the Belmont. Okay, only the total whole of the story takes place only in those two places, Venice and Belmont. So we will start with our Act 1, Scene 1. So before starting, I would like to say that I am not going to explain point by point. I will give a brief summary of the every act and every scene, which will be very helpful to your exams. Okay, even though you need to go through your textbook. Okay, I will give a small introduction, I mean a small brief summary, which will be very helpful, or which will be very helpful for you at the exams to recall it. Okay, so let us start with Act 1, Scene 1. So Act 1, Scene 1 is the opening scene of the our story Merchant of Venice. Let us start. Okay, so let us see here how the Act 1 Scene 1 starts. So the opening scene of Act 1 Scene 1 is set in a street of Venice. Okay, so here Antonio, the wealthy merchant of Venice, okay, and with his two friends Salarino and Selenio are in conversation. Okay, we have already discussed that Antonio and his with his two friends Salarino and Selenio, all of them three are in a conversation. So Antonio confessed to them that he says that means Antonio says to them that he has been suffering from a strange melancholy. Melancholy is nothing but sadness. Okay, he's suffering with something sadness. Okay, he's suffering with some sadness, but he didn't knew that what is the reason for his sadness. Okay, so the first scene takes place in Venice, where Antonio, Salarino, and Selenio conversation starts, and here the Antonio is in a melancholic mood, and he also don't know that what is the reason for his melancholic mood. Okay, so here His friends suggest that his melancholy or his sadness may be because he is worried about the ships which were in the sea. Okay, he may think due to the ships, will they return to the port, will they return to the shore safely or not. Okay, one of them tells that he is in melancholic mood due to that due to the reason is that he thinks that is his ships come to the sea, come to the shore, or come to the port safely or not. And the second person tells that is this is and another person tells that Antonio is he has been fallen in love, so this may be also the reason for his melancholy. Then Antonio denies both of them. Okay, he says no, not of them, both of them are wrong. Okay, he says that both the causes, saying that he is quite confident on his business enterprises. Okay, he is very confident on his business, that they will always be in a good position, which are neither dependent on a single ship or nor a single business transaction of a particular year. Okay, he says that if a single ship does not come to the port safely, that doesn't affect me, or that doesn't affect me. So he denies both of their options. I mean, they both of their suggestions. He says that I am not in love, or also if the a ship was damaged due to some reasons, it doesn't damage my wealth. Okay, and he also says that love is ridiculous to him. Okay, now, after their conversation here, the Bessanio, okay, after their conversation, Salarino and Selenio leave, okay, leave from there. Next, Bessanio, Graciano arrives there with Lorenzo, okay. So, all these three friends, Salarino and Selenio, will leave, and Bessanio, Graciano, and Lorenzo will arrive there. So here Graciano is a talkative young man locking off civilian matters. That means he doesn't speak any useful things. Okay, he used to speak always rubbish which doesn't matter that situation. Okay, so here Graciano talks all stupid things. Okay, which are not matter to the that situation. Okay, which is matterless. Okay, so in his view, Antonio is sad because he attacks too great an importance to the world's opinion about him, or he wants to gain the reputation of being wise under the grab of appearing sad. Okay, by the word it doesn't mean meaningless or senseless. That Gracian is telling that he is so tensed about the world situation or unnecessary things, so he was sad. So Graciano is a man who talks all rubbish, and he says this. Okay, and again Antonio does the same. That is, he rejects also his saying that by saying, "I hold the world, but as the world," says Graciano, "a stage where every man must play a part, and mine a sad one." Okay, this is told by Antonio. By saying this, he cuts conversation with the Graciano there. Next, Graciano and Lorenzo go away, leaving Bessanio and Antonio. Okay, they want to give them a few conversation, so they leave from there. Next, Antonio asks Bessanio about the lady whom he was sworn a secret pilgrimage. Okay, so this means that here Bassanio is loving a lady. Okay, we have already discussed that he is loving his love with Portia. So he thought it was a good time to tell about his business, that is a financial condition he want to discuss about with Antonio. That he says that he is lacking of money. Okay, he is lacking of money due to his extravagant lifestyle, because he always spends his money on unnecessary things. Okay, so that's why he is lacking of money due to his extravagant lifestyle. He requests Antonio for help. So as they both of them are best friend, he requests Antonio to for help. Next, Bassanio assures Antonio that if he succeeds in marrying the lady he loves, that is Portia, he would pay off all his debts. Okay, Antonio explains him that he has no ready cash at present as his ships were still in sea, but he suggests Bassanio that he could borrow the money on the name of Antonio. Okay, so Bassanio asks money to the Antonio for marrying Portia. So Antonio says that he's not having enough money at present because his ships were in sea and he's not having ready cash. So he says that borrow money on my name. After you marry or after my ships return, I will pay the money back. By here the act 1 scene 1 ends. Okay, we will continue with act 1 scene 2. Okay, till then, bye bye, but don't forget to like, share and subscribe.